Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to do a small cash breakdown for some of my binders, and I do want to clean out one of my binders and take that money out of the binder because I almost completed the challenge for the year. So I want to take that money out and start fresh again for 2026. So I hope this is of your interest and you stick around to watch the video. Thank you so much for staying to watch the video. So like I mentioned, there's a cash breakdown that I want to get done. And also this binder right here that holds my seasons challenges. I need to clean this out because I still have the money here. Excuse me, I have to cough. And I want to start all over again for 2026. But because the challenge starts on the winter, I want to just clean this out, take the money out, put it in our binder to take back to the bank or to put in the safe. I'll ask my husband first what he wants to do and then start fresh for 2026. So that's the plan for today. And I believe that I should do this first instead of just the cash breakdown first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just take the money out and see how much money I was actually able to save. Let me just bring my cash tray in. Okay, so I'm gonna use this cash tray right here, and I'm just gonna take all the money out and then clean this up. And I was not able to complete this challenge. Let me just do it this way because it makes less of a mess. I was not able to complete this challenge because just at the end of the year, I just had a hard time doing any cash stuffing. So many things going on. I couldn't complete it, but it's okay because at least I was able to do some of it. And clean this part right here. And then clean this part right here. I was able to do some of it, and I am happy that I was able to do actually most of it. I think it was just the last month, November, that I wasn't able to finish it. But we're about to find out. So far, I've been able to save $100 per month, and this one stayed a little bit orange. Okay, there it is. And I have this ones available. I made this ones. I have them available in this colorful. I have $50 right here. I mean $100 right here. In this colorful setting. And I also have it a little bit more neutral. I have $100 here. So if this is something that interests you, you can contact me either my email or through Instagram. Because I no longer have a shop, so any sales that I do with the items that I have, it will be just you and I. I have $100 here. And I am excited to start this again. This is just $100 a month. You can either do it $25 a week or $50 if you get paid bi-weekly. $50 per paycheck, which is like really nothing. And it's money that you're saving at the end of the year. So by the end of the year, you should have a minimum of $1,200 if you're able to complete it all. So that's $1,200. Saving it little by little throughout the year, either $25 at a time or just $50 at a time. The end goal is just to save $100 per month, which is, I think it's really easy to do, especially for people that are more like me, low budget. It's easier to do it that way. And I'm saying like me because I am not working. So I try to save money from the money that my husband gives me because I don't work. Like I have mentioned before, I keep messing it up. I don't have an actual job that I can just go and get paid. I work for my husband. I help him with his job. Okay, so here's where I messed up. It wasn't the last month. It was just the last season, which it was fall. So that's 3 months. So for this one, I did not complete the challenge for September, October, and November. So let's see how much money we actually saved and how short I was from the 1,200. So like I said, or like I was saying, I'm not working. I don't have like an actual physical job that I do. I actually do help my husband with his business. I do the accounts and I do some sales. So he pays me or he gives me money for that kind of job that I do. And that's how I get my money. Other than that, I'm just a housewife and I concentrate on our faith and our ministry. So that's what I do, just so you guys are clear in case that you don't know. So I was able to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 800, 850, and 900. So I was able to save $900, which is great. Not the 1,200, but 900 is pretty close. So I am happy about that. So I'm gonna put this to the side because I think I'm gonna save this in our. I think I'm just going to add this to our home savings envelope. Let me do that now. Okay, so here I have our home binder. And I think there are I think I want to add some money to this one right here. This is our home ER savings and then our home savings. So, or should I put it in home renovations? Okay, I'm going to add this is a nice $100 bill. It's from 1985. So I think I'm going to add $200 to this one right here. This is the home emergency. So I'm just going to add 200. And let me get a green marker here. And okay, so that's 100. And I'm just going to add $200 here on this one, because this is the home emergency and I haven't been able to add any money to these two envelopes. And we need to add more money to our savings binder, because that's our backup money for anything that we may need. And we are running low. We've been taking money out but not putting any money in. So I want to add money to that too. Let me just use this really quick so I can just write. $200. I think today's the 11th. I don't know when you're gonna see this video. Probably will be at the end of December. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. And we have 100, 150, 200, 250, $300. So this is for our home emergency savings. And then I'm going to add the rest of the money to our home savings. And I don't know why I took this out. So for home home savings, I am adding $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $700. So let me just get this ready, highlight what I need to highlight, and move on with our video. Okay, so now that I did that, ooh, almost broke my nail. So now that I did that, let's just go ahead and move to what I needed to get done. Put this away and bring in my pencil. And now what I need to get done is the cash breakdown. So the cash breakdown, I have $230 to play with. So let's just go ahead and just put this here. Hopefully you guys can actually see it there. Okay, so we have $230. And I'm gonna start with my memberships binder, and I have temporary binder here for the memberships because I am waiting. As the time that I'm filming this is the middle of December, and I'm waiting for some binders to get here from Jasmine Wallet. So these ones are here for now. So for P.O. Box, even though this one is paid with my husband's business, I do want to contribute to it. So I am adding $10 because I am actually using this for the channel. In case you guys want to send me anything, I have a P.O. Box. So that's why I want to contribute to it. Then for Canva, I have $43. I'm just going to add $5 for now because Canva is due in April. Then for ESET, this is for my computers, I have 48, so I'm gonna add 5. And then for Max, I have 96 and I need 113, so I'm just going to add $5 to that one. Then for my land, this one I just paid it in October, so I'm starting fresh. So I'm just gonna add $10 to it. And then this one is for my Microsoft. And I don't have anything here, so I'm just going to start with $5. So I'm just going to do 10, 5, 5, 5, 10, and 5. And now I'm just gonna subtract it from my $230 here. So that's 10, 20, 5, 35, $40. Okay, whoops. 230 minus 40. There. Okay. So next, I do want to add money to my challenges. So this is the seasons challenge. So for this one, because this one starts actually in December, I think I'm going to be a little bit behind on this one maybe, because I need to add $100. So I'm going to add $50 to this one. So that is to cover December. So I'm just going to do 50, but I'm going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. Oh, this thing got erased. 230 minus 40 and minus 50. So I have 140 left. So like that I have at least half of December covered, and then the next time I'll try to cover the rest of December. And it might fall into January, but I'll continue working on it to get caught up. And then this is my 2K challenge that I'm still working on it. I forgot when I started this, and I don't have it written down. But I am on section 5. This is my 2K. Section 5. And I'm going to add... I'm going to add $60 to this one. And I'm going to do that in 2 20s, a 10, and 2 5s. And that's $60. So minus 60, that leaves me with $80. And I'm going to use this $80 for the games and challenges that I do want to play. So the first thing that I'm going to do, because these are my challenges, I'm gonna leave those for last because I have some games in here and I want to take care of those. So the butterfly scratch off, which, let me get my wand. Oh, where did I put my wand? Okay, so with the, let me put in here, games. Okay, so for the butterflies mini scratch off, I'm going to just use one die here. And oops, so it's gonna be the first one. So I'm just gonna scratch this one off and save this amount. And it's $2. So I think I can do another one. So it's another one. So I'll just scratch this one right here. And it's $4. So I have a total of $6 here to save. So $6. So that'll be a 5 and a 1. And then for roll the dice, I'm going to, it's $75. So let me just, a 4 and a 3. So 4 and 3. So that's 7. And let me roll again. Another 4 and 3. Oh, what is going on here? So I'm going to do this 4. And then for 3, I'm going to do a 2 and a 1. So that's $14 here. So while that dries, I'm just gonna write here. That's $14. So minus 6, minus 14. I should have rolled one time on that one. So for this winter game, or savings, let's see which one. 3. So let's do 1, 2, and 3, and it's $3. I'll put here gloves. So $3 on this one. And then for this butterflies, it's gonna be 6. So for this one, I get to save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $10. Minus 3 and minus 10. This one is the mini butterfly. And then for the teddy bucks, I'm going to save, let's see, save $2 on this one. So minus 2, I have 45. And then for my bows, 1, 2, 3, 4, save $1. Okay, so save $1 there, and I lost track of what I was doing over there. And then what I want to do here is just my challenges, which it will be the rest. So because my challenges will be whatever is left. I'm not gonna do this part. Should I? Oh, give me a second. Let me think about this. Okay, so I do have $44 left that I can use here. So I guess on that day, just to make it a little bit more spicy, I'll see how I spend those $44 and see where we get with that money. But for now, let me make sure that that's how much money we have. Okay, so I figured it out. So in the envelopes, I'm going to be saving $186, and then we're gonna have leftover $44 to play more games. So let's see how that works. This is the first time that I'm doing it this way, so I'm gonna see how that works. But I'm gonna put in here just so I know $230 is the amount, and then hopefully tomorrow you guys are able to see this deposit done and in my videos. This is going to be all for now. It was a little crazy, but this is going to be over for now. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope you guys like these cash breakdowns videos. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it. It just depends on how many views I get and how many people are actually interested in seeing the cash breakdowns because of the way that I'm doing it. If I see that I don't get a lot of views, then I will not keep filming them. So if I get 50 views or less, I'm just gonna stop filming these videos. But if I get more than 50 views, then I'll continue filming them. Remember to keep organizing your life, one day at a time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next video. Hasta pronto. Adios.